sometimes those around us will ask us questions as precursors of us unfolding or unraveling information from within ourselves. The person's asking you a question, but at the same time, post that particular conversation, you start to realize that many of the things that you just revealed in intending to be of service to another are exactly the things that you needed to hear. Exactly. No, this happens quite often. The more sensitive and attentive you are to your own experience, you'll realize that you're actually experiencing a holographic unfoldment of your own story. Yes, it involves other individuals and reflections of self, but once again, the orchestrator, the creator of all that you're observing is you. So many times, those seeking your support, your advice, or what have you, they're simply serving as catalyst for you to reveal that which you know within your own heart space. It's just that sometimes we'd love to express these beautiful knowings from within ourselves to ourselves. It's just the catalyst of duality. A lot of times offers these experiences where we're not necessarily digging deep enough until there's someone requesting our support. Sometimes our perspective on their circumstance. And so goes the perfection of infinite intelligence. Someone comes to you with a question and says, hey, look, I don't know what's going on. I'm feeling kind of, and they're talking to you and it's like, well, okay, let me consider these things. And then intuitively, you begin to spill this endless wellspring of information to help the individual, because your heart, the space of compassion, is providing you with an opportunity to share your own knowing. And in that, this knowing that comes off your own tongue is exactly what you needed to hear. What you needed to hear. Now, of course, you're providing service and assist, attempting to be of support through another reflection. One of your brothers and sisters, they may want you to communicate or get your perspective on a particular situation, and then unconsciously, unknowingly answering and supporting them, you end up receiving the advice or the word that you needed. Because you were in a space of wanting to be of unconditional support from a place of balance, of objectivity, versus self-grandizing and wanting to show off. It was about supporting someone that was actually needing balanced support beyond, once again, any forms of duality or good and bad or our personal opinion or what have you. Just an honest, open-hearted answer that had its foundation in unconditional love. Yeah, no doubt. I'm talking to you, but I'm also talking to me. It's just that you are the catalyst of the consideration of the question. But once again, this is the nature of experiencing your own energy, other reflections of self. A lot of times we feel as if, well, I need to get away from people. I'm tired. I just want to be around awakened people and good energy and blah, 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 and what have you. I get it. It's just that at the same time, from a place of unconditional love, you recognize that all reflections of self are truly reflections. Beyond discrimination or attempting to filter your experience, I only want to talk to awakened souls and, all this kind of stuff. Once again, all souls are reflections of you. All are reflections of you. And in truth, they're serving you. These reflections of self, they're serving you. Oh, you don't know nothing, and I'm tired of being around negative people. It's like, beloved, these are all expressions of God. These are all expressions of self. operating within the nature of infinite intelligence beyond logical analysis. They're doing exactly what they're supposed to do, exactly what you designed them to do. Beyond your individual opinions or being offended, or I don't like my cousin because they did this, and yeah, one time he left me at the train station and da-da-da-da-da, and yeah, I got it, understood. But at the same time, they're only doing what you designed for them to do. You're not a victim here. You're experiencing your own storyline. All of these experiences are for the purpose of assisting you in expanding your capacity of unconditional love and acceptance amongst your brothers and sisters, amongst your reflections, beyond value judgment, beyond labels and, once again, negative people and positive people and energy vampires. And once again, all of these labels. You're experiencing yourself here within this hologram. Duality is simply a hologram that serves as a catalyst of you establishing a deeper sense of alignment. You expanding in your capacity of spiritual maturity. Through the depth of your own acceptance, through your willingness to be of support amongst your brothers and sisters unconditionally. That's a thing. That is a thing. So once again, we wake up every day in gratitude, knowing that all is supporting us. Life is happening for us, not to us. Not to us. Nothing's happening to you. This is your story. You're the author of this story. You wrote this thing out. You knew what you needed in order to move through this lifetime and serving as a catalyst of evolving to a large degree. Like, no, we're closing out all them cycles in this lifetime. So sometimes it's going to get a little irritating. People are going to, pluck your strings every now and then. You're going to get triggered every now and then. Why? Well, because these are energies that have to be released. I need to get all this energy. I need to poke at all of these weak spots, all of this distortion that's still deep down within your energy field. So, yeah, of course, sometimes you're going to have those outbursts. You're going to feel victimized. You're going to be irritated sometimes, a lot of times. This is you telling yourself a story. In this lifetime, this is the lifetime that you designed to close all those cycles out. All those patterns, those karmic cycles out. So, yeah, they're going to ruffle your feathers up a little bit. These reflections of self, they're going to ruffle your feathers a little bit. Yeah, no doubt. Boom, boom, boom. Absolutely. Boom, boom, boom goes the dynamite. And we continue to heal. We continue to recognize our strength. We'll throw fits and cuss and say we're tired and I'm done with this and I don't care and what have you. And it's like, yeah, I understand. Go ahead and release that energy. Nobody's mad at your expressions. Ain't nobody tripping off of you. It's okay. Release that energy. But eventually there's this sense of calm as you release all these distortions and get all of that tight, withheld, those knots, the emotional distortions and what have you, all that built up, pent up energy, it's got to come out. And then there's work to do, because as this stuff comes out, the strength of unconditional love and acceptance is necessary for you to return home, to return to this space of balance and peace and unconditional self-acceptance you deserve. It's a blessing that you're here. Yeah, we know you mad. We know that. Yeah, no doubt. No, and it's not easy. It's one of the hardest paths of catalysts that a soul can traverse. Planet Earth in the physical is deep within the frequencies of the hell planes. Deep within the frequencies of the hell planes. So you're going to get triggered. But as expressed before, if you didn't have it in you to traverse these experiences, these catalysts, if you didn't have it in you, you would not be here, beloved. Know that. You would not be here if you didn't have it in you to accept yourself, to accept reflections, to transmute these energies. You wouldn't be here if you didn't have it in you. That's just a prerequisite, especially at a service capacity. You wouldn't come to the hell planes with this level of awareness to resonate with such material if you did not have the maturity and strength within you to accept these experiences. You wouldn't be here. Just point blank, period. There's no way around that. You never receive anything that you don't have the capacity or the capacity of stability to transmute and traverse. You would not be here if you did not have it. Once again, at a service capacity, one thing is necessary for you to recognize is you wouldn't have the intent. You wouldn't resonate with any of this material unless you were here to serve. Not only recover yourself from the distortions, but also simultaneously assist others in recovering from these distortions. Because right now is all there is. Linear time is an illusion once again. As you change, your experience changes. As you change, inside then outside, not outside then inside, and well, I believed in you guys, and you said we were going to do this, and you said we were going to do that, and such and such and such and such. Like, you're an embodiment of the Creator here, beloved. You're not waiting on anybody to rescue you. This is your design. You wrote this story, not anyone else. You're not here to prove anything, to show anybody what you can do. You wrote this story. Well, why are you guys not landing yet? And such a like, what are you talking about? As you change, your reality changes. It's in your acclimation and elevation and frequency that you unfold the event of physical connection with the stars. Through you.